I've been thinking about this question ever since the beginning of my career, and a creator needs to think about the why before understanding the how. Think of it as understanding the ultimate purpose for why I review and do what I love doing on YouTube. I've come down to multiple different reasons, and all of these reasons are important because they constitute who I am and what I strive for in life, whether it's here on the channel or outside of it. The first reason I can think of is that I want to make the world a better place for people in the way that I can do best. I have been noticing over the years that I have helped people in the past. With my girlfriend Arifa, I helped out with saving their life, and am helping with their depression. With Marlene, or Trolls and Highs fan, I helped them through their depression with my old review of Creek Week, just by mentioning how much I care and that there's a number to call for depression. With Ainsley, my Paralleling Poppy series helped them see how similar they are to Poppy, and helped them love themselves more. With Maisie, I've been there to listen and comfort. The same goes for Sean. With Mia, I enlightened them regarding the flaws of Creek. With Just Love Cartoons, I inspired them to make new ideas for things they'd write in their fanfics. And I'm not done helping people and inspiring them to be better people. I want to continue to make people feel better through videos that connect with them, make them smile, make them laugh, give them something to talk about that's lighthearted and fun, to inspire others to create their own reviews, videos, and short projects, to rekindle hope in a depressing and hard world. The second reason is that I want to create entertaining content that people will watch over and over again. While I have been making that in the past with Paralleling Poppy and some reactions like the Holiday and Harmony reaction, however, I want to experiment and reach more people, especially because I have so much to talk about in terms of entertainment, as well as creating my own entertainment. I want to play games. I want to create more reviews on a variety of genres. I want to create an original series with Arifa on their own channel. I want to get more money from videos I make to create bigger videos with a more beautiful visual look. I even want to create simple videos like cooking videos. Every idea for a video can work based on passion and what your audience can be interested in and intrigued by. The third reason is that I want to provide hope in a depressing, harsh world by creating lighthearted content. I don't usually get serious in videos unless I have to in videos like this one. The main reason I think such is that humans by nature like to engage in behaviors that make them feel good and reward them, and stray away from behaviors that make them feel bad and punish them. It's a utilitarian concept, and is the main reason people follow the law even if there's no one there to enforce people to follow the law. I don't like making my audience depressed and upset, but I do have reasons as a human to feel upset and worried. For one, my girlfriend hasn't been able to get a hold of me for a while because of strict internet access, on top of all the horrible things that go on in Iran right now. For the sake of keeping our conversations private, I'm not going to say what's going on Arifa's side and what they've told me, but do know that it's scary, and I'm praying for them and their country more than ever. 2, a dog my family owns that I've had ever since I turned 12 is going through major health problems and isn't moving a lot. I'm concerned about that. 3, there's a lot of stress in dealing with financials and many other different things regarding college and finishing it. I've been seeing a lot of my classmates in college say that they've been stressed, tired, overwhelmed, and more. Even the most kind-hearted and positive people, like Ainsley, had to deal with anxiety and sadness occasionally. This makes sense, as we're all human, and not every day is going to be positive and happy. However, I don't want anyone to be miserable and sad all of their lives. If or when Arifa ever gets to the US, I want to give Arifa a life in which they can be creative with their processes more. I want to give them a life where they can express their emotions much more than they are able to. I want to give them a life where they are safe. I want to give them a life in which they can spend their money as they wish. I want to give them a life in which they can get more sleep than they are able to get now. I want to give them a life in which they can be happy with the job they go into. I want to give them a life in which they don't ever have to say I'm sorry consistently for fear of letting me down or losing me, because they'll never lose me. And so much more I could go all day on. The fourth reason is that I want to use my education and major to help people. I'm in college, working in sociology with a major in family and life course studies. I study things like mental illness, aging, deviant behavior, sexualities, gender, death and dying, individualism and social psychology, interpersonal relationships and families. all to go into therapy work and social work so I can help more people. I was inspired by a series called A Moment with Dr. Wolf in the MLP fandom, where he helps people in the fandom or even the characters themselves by listening to their problems and coming up with ways to help them. If I can ever help people, I'm taking the chance. I have my own weaknesses, but I can do everything I can to turn them into strengths by practicing, getting as much information as possible, and being myself. Being your party planner has been one of the best parts of my entire life, and 2022 has been a year of me searching for myself in regards to YouTube, especially because I didn't get to create much this year. Let's keep this in mind. These are just 4 reasons that I thought of. The more I kept thinking of this, I kept thinking of more and more and more reasons for why I review and do what I do. I have so many concerns and ideas for the future, and I have goals in mind for expanding my channel to more people and helping people in the best way I can. Planning a party and setting up the reason as to why you're throwing a party takes so much more effort than I thought it would. It's not easy, but well worth the work, whether it's for my mental health or for my audience.